Expecting to dish from here.
It might have been Skyler's sister that just applauded for that 3.
Quiet down, please.
They are very loud in here, aren't they, Jim? I mean, you and I are lucky we've got the best seat in the house. The view we've got is fantastic. Not as good as the one you have got sat on your couch at home watching this unfold live.
I want to thump this 6 in as well.
Just drags the white across for the 7 in the middle.
Settle down, please.
This point, Jim, in this match is such a big one, isn't it? I mean, 8-4 is just
An insurmountable lead. Woodward has already accounted for 2 points for the American side.
Quiet, please.
And he's just leveled it up here with Kazakis 1-1. Will be the Europeans break. Rack number 3. But a very good snooker. That laid the foundation for Woodward to clear up there.
Look at that as well. The Americans all got a smile on their faces, all having a chat. In recent years, we've seen none of that. We usually see that in the European Cup, but not one European player around him. You know, in previous Mosconis, they've all gone down, win or lose. Words of wisdom in the air, no one around him. That does surprise me.
And he's a rookie, so you'd think they'd need him there. But here's the snooker that I alluded to. This was a great shot from Woodward and really set the stage for the clearance that followed. It was a very tough hit. And be close to that side pocket.
Sorry, Mark. You're up the break.
We dearly love a break, just like the one that he opened the match with.
Quiet down.
Doesn't look like anything but a safety here on the 2.
One drops in the middle. Could have done with another 3 or 4 inches on that bounce for the 2 ball, but
Well, he's in control of the table, though. Jason and Captain Marcus Shamat. They look
Quiet
on.
down,
there's
please.
Darren Appleton behind as well. Played well. Excellent shot. Excellent shot.
This one is as tough as Alex's in the last frame. The last one, he attempted a 2-cushion escape. This one might be 3.
Yeah. Well, if he does go off 3 cushions, he's flicking the 2 ball up the table. And there is a chance that, I mean, listen, all depending he hits it, but there is a chance that the white will stay where the 2 is and flick it up. So if he hits it full on, he has a chance of getting it saved, but my goodness, that's a huge hit.
Quiet, please.
easy. And a chance. Alex is already looking where he wants to position the cue ball to attack that red 3 ball next. Sure to leave himself an angle on the 4 to come down table for the 5.
Quiet down, please.
And as it sits, it looks like the 5 is only available to the bottom right corner. Alex is checking the bottom left. Doesn't look like it passes the 9. If it does, that would be easier position.
Yeah, it's very tight, isn't it? It shouldn't be too difficult, just a little bit left-hand side on that cue ball. No, it doesn't, which is why he's played it like that. That's absolutely perfect. Well played. He would have liked maybe another 2 inches on this because he could have spun up towards the 6. But as it is, he's going to have to screw off the side cushion. You sometimes think, Jim, they're maybe a little bit guilty of taking too long on what they would consider quite easy shots here. Certainly in the doubles we've seen that.
Looks like a man in control though, Andy. I look more for wasted movement. That's usually a sign of nerves. Movement that you can't really put any reason to. He looks pretty steady to me. Players look like holding serve. Just this 9
Quiet down.
to maintain that 1 rack advantage. 2-1 it is in a must-win match for Team Europe.
Put your back into it. Put your back into it. Put your back into it. No one. Put your back into
Okay, Peloton.
First singles match of 2 scheduled on day 3. Trails 2-1 at this point. And he's got the 2 in the corner, 3 in the same corner, and the 1 is going to be following suit. Great break.
Yeah, that's wonderful, that is. Look at that. 2 in the corner. And he's perfect on the 1. 3 drops in. 4 next to the 1. I don't think he could have put the balls in a better position if he wanted to, Jim.
No, this is promising. And if nothing else, it keeps the heat on Alex Kazakis,
Quiet, please.
the European rookie, stoic in his chair, but he's got to be feeling the pressure.
Yeah, you're looking 3 shots in front now. He knows he's easily going to get the 1 and then the 4, but it's how to get from the 4 to the 5. I think he's a tiny bit short on that.
He'd like to leave that cue ball right where it is now when shooting 5 after this one. You can get back to the same area of the table, you'll be delighted.
It's good. Yep.
A little too close to that cushion for comfort, though. You can see him raise the back end of the cue here. And that's going to increase the degree of difficulty in this pot. He's got to stun this in and hold for position to the 6.
Yeah, if anything, he wants to pull the cue ball back slightly because he doesn't want to have to send the white around the table. So this is missable.
You know, when you've got to raise that back end like that, it's just not as easy to deliver the cue on the desired tangent, and that's what happened there.
Look at his body. Everything moved on that. He just didn't look like he was comfortable with the shot.
Big difference, that cue ball being near that cushion.
Does that 6 cut into both corner pockets? Yes, it does. So he's got options here.
Yeah, Alex will try and get below the left-hand side pocket as we look. Play the 6 into the bottom right.
This is what I said earlier. He didn't want to be that side of it. That's the problem.
Yeah, he's a little lower than would be ideal. Now that 9 ball comes into play. Position from the 6 to the 7 is tricky.
He was digging down. One, 2, 3. This looks absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. What a shot.
Yeah, just listen to the crowd here. Over 2,000 in attendance. They'll tell you what they think about that effort.
Settle down.
You know what? That was twice as difficult as the one Skyler missed. Made that look very easy.
Still got a bit of work to do. He's wrong-sided himself if he intended the side pocket for this 8.
Jim, have faith. This flies into the corner.
Well, if he plays it in the side, Andy, he's going to be traveling a little with the cue ball. Up and down.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Wow, so that. Slow down, slow down. Ooh. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it sat here, Jim.
When you've got to travel with that cue ball, it's just never
That's
straightforward.
why I don't know why I didn't take it to the corner. You're stunning over for it.
Quiet, please.
A lot less room for error.
Massive shot here. And it looks like he's banking it.
Goodness.
Skyler Woodward can't believe he's back at the table.
Quiet down, please. Quiet,
Where's that cue ball
please.
going to run to after he pots this, Jim?
He's just worrying about the 9 right now.
Cue ball.
It was near that corner, but he got the 9. And like I said, rose to the occasion, 2-2. A gift from above. Skyler Woodward there. Yeah, just when you think it's easy. Straight forward into the side pocket. Just overhit this by about a foot. So much so that he elected to take the difficult bank shot on.
If he could play that again, would he have played it into the corner?
And yeah, I don't think so. I think he'd do the same thing. He just knows he overhit it. But this was a good 9 from Skyler. There was so much pressure on that 9 ball, but he couldn't care less where the cue ball was headed, could he? It was all about the 9.
Thank you. Rack 5. Europe to break. Rack 6. Settle down, please.
Rack number
Settle
5.
down.
The first one went to a deciding rack. The way this one's heating up, could be take 2. Yeah, there was a little venom in that break. And nothing found any gravity.
And a clear shot of the 1. He slumps in his chair. Look at him. He knows that might be his last shot in this rack.
Settle down, please.
Two 7.
Now, the only danger he's got here is if he lets the 2 run on a bit.
And I don't know whether the 3 is available even after the 2. So, may have to try and develop something here. Almost looked like he tried to flick the 3 there.
If he would have flicked it, he would have perhaps snookered himself on the 2. So maybe play that. That's not a bad shot. He'd take that.
He's having a look at the 3 now. No way it goes to the bottom right corner. Don't think it goes to the side pocket past the 8. And if it's not available, I'll tell you, the safety option right here might be the best one that he sees, unless he wants to try and take the cue ball into those 3 and develop.
I think he's going to play between the gap of the 4 and the 9 here.
Well, then that 3 must go. This 3 must pass the way he's played this. Or does he want to play the snooker here? He's in a great spot to do that. No, there's no way this 3 goes. So he's got to be looking at the snooker right here. Got to be careful. This isn't straightforward.
Boo, but that is a backhanded compliment. It's an excellent shot.
That's exactly right, Andy. That showed a nice touch. Just finding the spot on that cushion. He's already called for his extension. That was a good hit. Couldn't have asked for a better result there.
to bank this. No, safety. Oh, look at that. Wonderful touch.
He really does have the game to Skyler Woodward.
Yeah, he's impressed me, Jim. He really has.
He's impressing them. Jeremy Jones on the left and Johan Ruschenk, captain on co-captain.
He knows the three's going to stick.
Half a chance. Far from easy. I mentioned that Skyler had already accounted for 2 points for Team USA. Kazakis has had a couple opportunities, both in doubles play, partnering Kachi and Niels Fine. And as yet, he's not really provided any help for Team Europe. He really wants to make that right. And here's an opportunity right here.
And that's to do nothing with the cue ball on this as well. Let's just have a look now. If he leaves the white ball. Oh, look at this. Didn't even rattle it. Mile away. There's pressure. That's nerves. There's a lot of that out there.
Going to take a good stroke here and deliver that cue straight through that white to hold for the 5.
Yeah, this is tough. The gap between the cue ball and the 4 is quite big, which makes the holding of the white ball that much more difficult. There you go.
He didn't do it. He tried to feather the 9. He's going to have to kick at this, I think, off the side cushion. No, he's going to try and raise the cue. This is tough. Got it!
Genius. Shot of a genius. We questioned it. It was never in doubt in his mind. My goodness, that one wiped its feet.
And that's the reason he's just off angle on the 8. Now he may have to go up table again.
Look at this. Near, far, and then it drops.
The way he's cueing at this, he's playing it with some pace.
Last time he did this, he fell short. This time, he falls absolutely perfect. He'll take that. He'll absolutely take that, Jim. He'll take it as well.
An even better way to win it. Woodward was halfway out of his chair. Kazakis put him back in it. 3-2 Europe, just in front. Yeah, it was just tricky little effort. Bad positional shot, but he retrieved it magnificently.
He looks so pumped up, doesn't he? What a mega shot that was. Rolls in the 9. Everyone getting a big high 5.
Yeah. He's going to
Look
be...
how focused he is. Kazakis is in the zone. Woodward looks like a boy lost out there at the moment. And this crowd is absolutely rocking.
As they have been all week.
Settle down, please.
Rack number 6. Skyler with a quick look at the pack. Give him an idea of exactly how he wants to attack that diamond cluster.
Rack 6, USA
That lag is so important at the top of the match, isn't it? Because this rack here is massive. When you're 3-2 down and you break, you know that if you lose this, you go 4-2 down and the other fella breaks. Massive rack coming up here for the Americans.
Two balls made. He's got a thin cut on the 2 ball. 3 in the open. And he'll need to come all the way back down table for the 5 next. So cue ball is going to be doing a little bit of traveling in this rack.
Quiet down.
Play this with a lot of bottom and right-hand spin and swing the
Settle
cue ball
down,
off.
please.
Top cushion, right-hand side cushion. Bottom left-hand side cushion. Come down for the 5. Beautifully played. Doesn't want to be too straight, though.
No, he doesn't.
If he's got any angle with which to work here, Andy, it sure isn't
Settle
apparent.
down, please.
He's playing it with top. So he's obviously got a bit of room to manoeuvre the cue ball. Oh, he's played that well.
Yeah, pinched the pocket nicely.
Yeah, a little bit left-hand side. He looked up to the heavens there. He wasn't happy with the angle he's got on the 6. The 7 goes into both corner pockets, so it's got options here. Well, another 2-3 inches would have made the next shot a lot easier. As it is, it's missable.
Quiet down, please.
He can take the black into the middle if he needs to send the white down that end of the table. All about this shot.
He's going through these pretty quickly and confidently.
Quiet down, please. Quiet down.
3-3. Why we expect it to be any different? Who knows? Heating up. This looks like it's going to go all the way to another hill match. High fives all around for Skyler Woodward. But it's going to be Kazakis to break in the next. And he's already getting ready. You see the order of play as it's unfolding here, day 3 of the Mosconi Cup. 7-4. That's the score you really want to focus on. USA in command. Europe needing a fight back. And they're hoping that Kazakis can provide it. Next up, it'll be doubles action, followed by Woodward again against Jason Shaw. And then we close out day 3 with some more doubles action.
Shane Van Boden, one of the best players in the game, only appears once for the Americans. Are they saving him, Jim?
I think they are, Andy. I think Captain Johan Rushenk right now is keeping his ace up his sleeve. That bodes very well for Team USA going into day 4. Just not getting the same run of the ball following the break that Skyler Woodward is getting. He's knocked balls in off the break, but just doesn't seem to leave himself a shot. So again, the safety. And he'll want to play a real good one.
He does, because every ball's out in the open. That's the problem he's got. And when you've got an object ball so close to a rail,
Settle down,
you
please.
have a tendency sometimes to either skid, sometimes to double kiss.
Just wants to be sure in his mind. Commitment is very important when you're playing pool.
How do you think you play this, Jim? Do you think you'll try and put the white behind the 8 ball? Knowing that if he misses the 8, the 4 could cover him as well?
Or even try and feather it over behind the 3. Just his choice, whatever he prefers. Worked out pretty well. Not exactly sure what he was trying, other than to try and get the cue ball behind either the 9 or the 7, but that was risky. He's left Skyler a reply here.
Settle down, please. Extension code. Quiet down, please.
I didn't want the contact on the 3. He's left a chance for Alex. Far from easy. Try and knock this dude down into the bottom right corner. Looks like the cue ball is going to head straight towards that red 3. That's the next one on. Big shot. He's going to have to retrieve the situation with a bank. And I'm not sure the 4 goes by the 8 into the top left corner.
It's very tight. Very tight. I think it might just
Settle
actually,
down,
Jim.
please.
We'll find out right after this. He's played safe.
And that tells me the 4 doesn't go, Andy. And I think he's left a chance at the 3.
He drops his head, goes back to his chair. He knows that was a chance. And of course he broke this rack.
Quiet down, please.
Overcooked it. Just wonder if the ticking down of the clock was on his mind there, Jim. He rather rushed it at the end.
It wasn't easy, but yeah, he might have liked to have had just a bit more time to gather himself.
All of a sudden, both players are missing. This is necessarily easy balls, but ones you would expect them to make. Has he overcooked that as well? Only just. It's half full.
That's just how high the standard of play has been in this year's Mosconi Cup. You know, we expect them to make everything in the open. It's just not that easy.
Yeah, this is tough, because if he connects with too little of that 3 ball, he's going to send it over the right angle in the pocket. He decided against it. Where's the 9 going? Where's the 9 going? Not sure what he played there. What's he taking on there, Jim? Did he play that? He surely didn't play that, did he?
No, I can't believe he would go with that. He's playing good safeties, Alex. He's not snookering Skyler, but he's not leaving him anything either. This is a much tougher safety than the one he just had.
Quiet down, please.
And I think he may find cover here. What? Is there a window between the 4 and the 6?
There can't be, surely, is there? Look at that. Does that go? It does. Does it? Oh, has he gone to get his jump cue?
Settle down, please.
So John's going to flick it on. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear. The worst possible outcome. Misses it and leaves it over the corner bag.
You know, not to second guess Alex, but it almost looked like he just had to go over the edge of the 4. He could have played that with his playing cue. Just elevated a little bit.
Doesn't look good for the Europeans. Kazakis broken this
Quiet
rack.
down, please.
Woodward at the table. He could be breaking for the match. He knows it. Turning a bit straight, drawing the cue ball back. He's going through. Oh, he's played that well. He's played that well. Natural angle, take the white ball down to the 8. This rack is over.
I think it's noticeable when Skyler's at the table, the balls are in the open. He plays at a quicker pace, a more confident pace than does Kazakis. And for that reason, USA just in front, 4-3. This second match of day 3, a chance to extend the lead even further. And now, Andy, Alex Kazakis is in the frying pot.
Well, it's out of his hands now, because he's not breaking. This was the shot that, of course, led to him losing that rack. Jumped over the 4 ball, object ball. It's the black. There's the shot, and on these pockets, it's tough to rattle them.
But no one coming down to console him either. No one coming down to talk to him, keep him calm. He's talking to himself. A lot of negative thoughts going through that head.
Yeah, that surprises me. I remember virtually seeing Darren Appleton going down to every player when he wasn't playing and he was in the team, consoling them, offering him words of wisdom. Americans seem a lot more of a team this year. And that could be something to do with the fact that they are one lap away, being 8-4 in front, 3 points away from winning the Mosconi.
One into the side. He's got an open look at the 2. Cheekily looking at this 2.9, but you can't see him taking it on. And it looks a little too thin to cut back into the bottom left corner. So he's got to play.
He's looking, look at him, he's shaking his head. He's lining it up. I mean, the gap between the 2 and the 9 is big.
Well, the only reason would be if he could play it in the manner to get the cue ball safe. But I can't see it. No.
Wise choice.
Yeah, he's left Alex the kick from the side cushion. But I'll tell you what, the kick here on the left-hand side of the 2 is going to take that cue ball into the 9 as well. And Alex is looking at it. I think Skyler would like to have had a little bit more distance between that 2 and 9.
Biggest shot of the match so far, this.
He's playing it with bottom. He's going to try and go with the 9 here. Yeah, harder. If he'd have played that shot with pace, he might have made the 9.
As it is, look what he's done. Look what he has done. 2 wide in the open. And I just wonder. I mean, it was a great idea off the side rail. Flicks the 2. Stuns onto the 9.
Settle down, please.
What a pure hit that was. And look at the 4-9 combination to close the deal.
Yeah. I think that is it.
Quiet down, please.
I don't think we'll see Alex at the table again.
4-9. And it's going to be over and out.
Quiet down, please.
Another big